What is up, YouTube? I'm NG Elite, and if you guys don't know that and you're new to the channel, I'd like for you to go and click my logo in the bottom right corner, subscribe up now, or you can do that at the end of the video. It's your choice, definitely up to you. But if you do so this early, I'd like for you to click the bell as well, so you can never miss one of my new videos. They're always pretty informative on DCUO as well as Call of Duty too. So without further ado, let's hop into the loadout. Alright, well actually we'll jump into stat points first, where you put your skill points. So definitely you'll want to go into hybrid for it right here first. You want to place the 20 here, fill this up, and then fill this critical healing magnitude as well. And then you want to work on healing the restoration up, or healing, or putting the skill points in the restoration. It costs 225 to finish up, so you'll definitely be working on it for a while. As you see, I have only 180 skill points, so you know I'm pretty average here based, and you know I do an incredible amount of healing still, and I'll show you guys when I perform the loadout why healing or why water I believe is the best loadout to heal with. So jumping into the loadout here, in the first spot we've got High Tide. Definitely gives the High Tide, grants High Tide, allowing certain water abilities to gain additional effects. That's the jump start, pretty much the buff there. Then you have Blessings of the Death, which is your insta heal, the instantly heal. If you're a High Tide, it also grants heal over time, because now, if you guys haven't noticed, it does not show the heart under the name anymore. So just knowing this, you know, you always have to use this move a lot. But in my personal opinion, you won't at the same time. So you know, it's kind of difficult to know which moves you need to use with this loadout, because it gets confusing and it confuses people a lot. So I'll definitely go detailed and in depth when I show the loadout itself. And then you got Tempest Guard, which is your shield here. And also, if this is in High Tide, or just say you forget to use Blessing of the Death, have no fear. When you use Tempest Guard at the end, when the shield is finished, it will heal instantly as well. It will grant like a big heal at the end of the shield. Then you've got Solace of the Sea, which is your AoE move, and it's a real good move. And this move right here is going to be the main reason why I believe that water is the best healing. And then Riptide, which is summon a powerful current of water that removes the cooldown of the previous water superpower you used. And then you've got Tsunami Strikes, which is a move you also have to use in the DPS loadout to do a little bit of damage as well. And basically what this is, what I do is, just so you guys know, you do not have to do the tap range water combo. It does not give any additional form of heal, it just does additional damage for the damage roll. So basically what you'll only do is just use that move, wait for it to cool down. Don't do the tap range, just wait for it to cool down. Just keep using that move there. It only uses a tiny bit of energy, so whoever is the most damage felt in your group, they will get heals instantly after you keep using the move. That's what I like to do. So basically, let's get into the performance of the loadout now. I finally got a dummy that nobody was actually on. So basically what you'll do is, you know, what I tend to do is I usually use High Tide, Clip, Triangle, and Circle, which is, you know, the 2 and the 3, which is Blessing of the Death, and the shield. So you'll have heal over time, as you can see there, the drips on you, the water drops, I should say, and then the shield. And then at the end of the shield, if you did not use Blessing of the Death, it would heal a lot of your allies' health, or your health as well. So then you want to jump into, after you use those 3, you want to use Solace of the Sea. Then with Riptide, it will reset Solace of the Sea, and then use another Solace of the Sea. So pretty much what you've got here is you've got two healing whirlpools going on at the same time, even though visually it will not show unless you jump in the air, and then it will kind of glitch, like I'll show for example. That's what I usually like to do right there, just in case people are in the air, you know, they're a little bit out of reach. Or what you can do is you can use one here, jump over here, reset it, and use the other one over here. It'll heal over a greater distance. As you can see, it's all the way over here, so it gets a great amount of area for people. And then with this move, you just use it like that, you know, maybe do a little tap range. You don't really have to do that. You can do this, what I usually do, until it comes back, and then it'll instantly heal them for every time you use that move, whoever is the most damage felt in your group. So basically with the whole loadout, it will drain your energy, but with a good troll, it's very bearable. Not only that, but I'm going to show you a way that you can preserve power, so that you don't always have to just drain your complete loadout every time your group is going into kind of a sudden death boss fight. So basically what I usually do is here, I usually Go 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, and then see it drained all my energy there. So if you have a good troll in the lobby with you, what you should do is use the loadout in order: square, triangle, or I should say the moves: High Tide, Blessing of the Death, Tempest Guard, Salsa to Sea, Riptide, Reset Salsa to Sea, which will reset the Salsa to Sea, and then use Salsa to Sea again. And I mean, it can get tricky over times to do that. So what I usually do is, to preserve power, is the heals of Salsa to Sea are so great that you don't have to do anything after you do it like this, pretty much. So what I usually do is activate Tempest Shield, and when I usually activate that, I just go boom, just go like this for a while, just like this, reset it, cap it. Then I use the High Tide, and since I'm doing this at the end of the shield that needs to cool down, it will grant a gigantic heal. Then I'll use the shield again. See, I tend to skip over Blessing of the Death, because Blessing of the Death does use a little bit of power that's actually not even needed, really. See, healing over time is something that helps really great, in my opinion, if your team is like constantly getting damaged, constantly like boom, 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 boom. But what you notice nowadays is, with the tank doesn't lose too much health unless he is a rage tank. If that is the case, then you will have to use Blessing of the Death. So you will have to pay attention to your tank mainly, because he is the guy who takes the heavy damage there. So once again, I'm gonna show the loadout here, and then I'm just gonna end the video, guys. I hope you really love it. But let me go one more time. Also, actually, before I end the video, I believe it's good to use in your utility belt the soda cola. What is it called? I believe Omega, maybe. Soda Cola Ultimate. Soda Cola Ultimate, or the Compound Omegas, because sometimes your team does need that extra push, and I believe that it's great if the healer does so in interacting. You know, they won't know that they're getting a power up, but you know, great heroes don't need to be known, really. And then you've got your sidekick here, so if you're struggling for power, he'll definitely help out. You know, he'll do some damage as well. So I actually don't recommend the rifle guy, because he runs straight up into the boss's face. But yeah, guys, pretty much that's it. And then I'm gonna show you here how to conserve power one more time. So once again, you know, pop the cola if you need to, Salsa C, Riptide, reset, Salsa C again, pull out shield, and then that's pretty much how you just manage it there. You wait until it reloads, and then you're golden, man. You don't even have to worry about High Tide or anything like that. Boom, boom, like that. Move out the way. Then you can, you know, pop your trinket, anything, and then that's it, guys. So that's pretty much here how you manage the perfect water loadout. A reason why it's the greatest healing, the easiest healing loadout, if you fully understand it. And look at that guy just going to work over there still. But without further ado today, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Also, check out some of my other videos if you haven't. Recently my videos have been doing really good, guys, so I want to thank you all in advance. If you could just throw a thumbs up in this video, a comment how you feel, and do some shares, anything you want there. And also check out the description, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. See you later.